This photo of PRRD and Inday Sara at a dining table with a lechon is now making the rounds in social media, and their haters are having a field day. It looks like they have found a new material as fodder to their smear campaign against the Duterte family. These cloud chasers are using lechon to try to debunk the Duterte's image of being a simple and relatable family. I don't know about you guys, but I have been unemployed for many months now, and somehow I could still enjoy lechon without receiving anything from Four Piece, from AKAP, from Tupad, or what have you, because I am not a member of any of those. And to address the elephant in the room, yes, guys, the Duterte family is not poor. Nobody is actually saying that. Don't you guys get it? When people say that the Dutertes are simple and relatable, they don't have people like me who are poor in mind. They have people of similar stature as the Dutertes. And I am not gonna mention any family names, but you know exactly who I mean. Um, and I'm speaking up now in defense of the Duterte family, not because I'm one of those who stand in line for hours for the Duterte family's annual Christmas pahalipay, which I could have, but my knees are just too weak. But me and my family are one of those others who benefited the free, and let me emphasize, free 911 medical services with state of the art ambulance years ago, which Rodrigo Duterte pioneered. So I believe I have earned the right to speak for them, not based on anecdotes, but to borrow a Gen Z terminology, lived experience. I have a feeling that this lechon issue is only the tip of the iceberg. The smear campaign is only going to get more and more intense as we approach the election season in 2025. And I am almost certain that one of the issues they will bring up again is this alleged hidden wealth of the Duterte. Some of their fiercest detractors, especially those in Manila, will again point to the Duterte's refusal to waive bank secrecy. That is a right that they enjoy just as much as anyone. So again, why single out the Duterte family? Just listen to how the older Duterte children speak. Do they sound uber wealthy to you? And Duterte's youngest daughter, Veronica, she is selling lipsticks and deodorant on TikTok, for Christ's sake. Actually showing her underarms to convince you that her products are effective. And again, to use Gen Z slang, is it giving uber wealthy vibe? And guys, let us not forget that the Duterte's political history goes way back. Rodrigo Duterte's father, Vicente Duterte, was the governor of the undivided province of Davao. Can you imagine how big that territory was? It's like the Duterte is ruling over the entire Davao region and some more. If the Dutertes are really a greedy breed, the then Governor Vicente Duterte could have abused his political power and connections and used government resources and personnel, bribed the military and the police to amass vast lands to their name, owned gold mines, plantations, islands, resorts, and incorporated businesses. But they never did. The once undivided Davao province was eventually divided into different provinces, leaving the Dutertes with only the city as their political territory. But even then, Davao City is the center of commerce in southern Mindanao, and it's still the biggest city in the country. They could still have enriched themselves with the fat of this land, but they didn't. But of course, they don't need land. They can just steal from the coffers of the local government of Davao. Right? It's like Rodrigo Duterte going, okay, I'm gonna steal all this money from the government, but I'm not gonna spend it. I and my family are still gonna live in this ordinary looking house, and I'm just going to send my kids to the local schools in this city and then go to Manila if they want to be lawyers. I'm not going to send them abroad to the United States to be educated in the best and the most expensive schools and university. I'm stealing all this money from the government, but I'm not going to be building each of my children a mansion in Shrine Hills or in Buddha, and I'm not gonna wrap them in the smoothest silk. So, what is the point of all the stolen money? And the haters would say, that is why their confidential funds are so big. They use it to fund all these free services to the people of Davao. Isn't that the point? Isn't that what they're supposed to do? Guys, I know that some of you are just here for the engagement, that you're not really haters of the Duterte family. But if you are, I don't think you're serving your masters well with your low level attacks on the Dutertes. And if engagement is proof of your performance, whoever is bankrolling you is not liking the responses.